Uni week 2. So I've been home for a few hours now, but I have just been recuperating because uni is a lot for me sometimes. I find that days with a lot of packed in information makes my brain go a bit fuzzy almost, and I have to just like set a couple hours aside when I get home to just rest and relax and scroll the internet and just lose myself in television. I am working all day tomorrow, so I probably won't get a lot of reading done. I'm planning on doing a little bit tonight before I go to bed. Probably make a hot chocolate, curl up in bed and read Northern Lights for school. I really want to start a few other books at the same time though. But what I'm planning on doing is 2 different try chapter videos. So one's going to be like a fantasy try chapter video and then a contemporary one, because I'm very bad at reading contemporary, but I do enjoy it. So I'm going to do a try chapter contemporary as well, and that will choose my next contemporary book. Home from work. It's been a very, very long day. I put my Shadowhunters jumper on in reference? No, well, that's not the word that I'm looking for. Shadowhunters was on today. So I put it on to celebrate, I guess, the fact that Shadowhunters was on. I cannot speak. It's been a very long day, obviously. So I didn't do a lot of reading today. I picked up another book because I don't know where my reading tastes are. I'm such a mood reader at the moment, but V. Schwab is coming to Supernova, and I bought my ticket for Supernova today to meet Tyler Posey from Teen Wolf, because I've met like every other actor besides Dylan O'Brien and Colton Haynes, pretty much. I've met like so many of the parents, so many of the other actors, and Shelley's another one I haven't met. But Tyler Posey's coming to Melbourne, so I got my ticket to meet him. But V. Schwab's coming to the exact same convention, and I own 2 V. Schwab books out of the Darker Shade of Magic series. I couldn't remember the name of it, and it's sitting right in front of me. So I thought, she's coming in like a month, not even, a couple of weeks now. So I picked it up, because if I'm going to go and get these books signed, I've got to get the 3rd one. But if I'm going to get them signed, I at least want to have read them. I'm on chapter 2, so I'm 20 pages in, and this is awesome. This is so cool. I'm really loving it so far. So I started that. I just keep flipping between books. I am so horrible at sticking to a book at the moment, but I think that's because I'm like, my head's like, you should be reading your school books, and I'm like, no, I don't want to read them because it's school, and yeah, and I'm intimidated by the other books that I have to read. It's getting so cold. I got to bring this out. It is March and it's already super cold. Like a week and a half ago, 2 weeks ago, it was like 30, 40 degrees, and now it's like down to 20, which is my happy place. And because Melbourne's crazy, I'm gonna turn my glare down. Because Melbourne's crazy, that weather ends up being really, really cold, and my house just gets super freezing. And my dog is on the bed asleep. So I'm out on my kitchen diner, just going through my assignments to finally start studying properly. I don't know about you, but I like making to-do lists these days. I found this at Officeworks. It's a little J Burrows like to-do list thing, and it freaks me out seeing all of it, but when I get to start ticking things off, it's the best. So I haven't written mine yet, but I've written things that I needed to do today that I've already done. So I made my pasta. My pasta was made, my pasta was consumed, and then I've got 2 sitting in my freezer ready to go for whenever I need a quick lunch or dinner. But yeah, I don't know, like, I'm a to-do list person sort of thing. I'm really weird. I use certain pens for my to-do list as well. Got my assignments here. I have all my pens and everything. I love my stationery, so I like to use it. I'm someone who enjoys buying stationery, and usually I don't end up using it, which is really counterproductive. So I go out of my way to get certain pens. Like I have these Muji pens that I write with, and now they're the only things I write with in my notebooks, because they don't skip. They're amazing, but I can only buy them in the city. I go out of my way to buy these pens. I go out of my way to buy, can I pick them up? Yep. These from Daiso after Books with Chloe mentioned them. I go out of my way to go get them. I have that many now that I don't need to go repurchase them. I go to Officeworks, get out of my way to get to-do lists. I go to Big W to go get Staedtler fine pens. Like, I go out of my way for these pens that I usually don't end up using them. And I realised, like, this year, everything's staying in my head better when I'm writing it. I'm finding I'm paying more attention instead of like skimming it on my computer. So I'm making use of these pens. I am forcing myself to use these pens, and I'm not mad at it at all. I am going to go back to studying. I finished my tea. I finished my breakfast of pasta. I had a small bowl of pasta for breakfast. Say hi! She wanted to come outside, so... Oh, Lil. It is Thursday. I haven't filmed. I've been doing homework and writing and stuff all morning because I have to work tonight. But I have, I think, officially decided I'm going to do Northern Lights on an audiobook. I'm going to try and source one before the week that I have to have it read by starts. It's going to be smarter for me to do it on audio. I think it intimidates me how big it is and how thin the pages are, so I'm going to be reading Darker Shade of Magic on the bus today and enjoying life, because I'm actually going to be reading something I want to be reading instead of something I have to be reading, because I don't want to fall out of love with reading, especially doing this class. The assignment that I would have to have like read the entirety of the book, I've chosen a Harry Potter question, so at some point I'm going to sit there and just quickly skim read back over Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, let's be real, I'll probably read it. I won't skim it. But I have so many books on the go at the moment that I just want to get something done. I haven't finished a book. Like, I finished a book last week. I finished Coraline last week, but that was an audio book, not a physical book. I haven't like physically finished a book for a couple of weeks, and I miss it. So I'm going to do that on the way to work and read, and yeah, I'll talk to you about my reading when I come home. But yeah, I would take Slayer, but because I have to take all my pens and everything, I'm not going to take it. But yeah. Okay, it's Sunday, and I'm not going to put in the clips that I filmed yesterday. So the last couple of days I have been working, and today my boyfriend took me to the zoo for a nice date day, which was lovely, but that means I haven't filmed anything pretty much since Thursday. So yesterday, one of my really good friends was happy enough to pass along some of her books that she was unhauling to me, which means my shelf's growing even more super quickly. So I have a bag of books that she has gladly passed along to me, which I am entirely grateful for. So I thought I'd go through them. My reading week was like nothing. I think I did a bit of, where is it? It's in this bag full of food for uni tomorrow. You can see my unhealthiness as I pull out the big bag of minties that I take to uni. But I did get up to page 83 of the Darker Shade of Magic. A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab. This book's brilliant. I don't know why I've taken so long to read V.E. Schwab, but because she's coming in April, I was like, I have to read some of her books before I get them signed. So I started this series, and I'm gonna have to finish this series by the time I meet her. It's so good so far. Oh my god, so interesting. Cannot wait to read more. But yeah, I haven't done any of Slayer. I downloaded the audiobook for Northern Lights the other night, and I'm going to start listening to that to try and finish that by next week, because my class for that is next week, so it'd be good to have read it. But let's get into the books, and then I will sign off for a week and I will start again tomorrow morning. 5 books in the Percy Jackson and the Olympians series. So I have Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Yeah, that's the last one. Here we go. Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters. I know that's the next one. I think that's the next one. Percy Jackson and the Titan's Curse. Percy Jackson and the Battle of the Labyrinth, and Percy Jackson and the Last Olympian. So that's the 5 books. I think there's only 5. I'm gonna have to double check at my boyfriend's house because I know his mum has pretty much everything Rick Riordan. Warcross by Marie Lu. I have not read this book yet. I've been wanting to read it. This was the main thing that I saw and was like, I should grab those. Because as I said, B.E. Schwab is coming to Melbourne. So I got this Savage Song and Our Dark Duet, both by B.E. Schwab, the duology. These covers are just to die for. They match beautifully. It makes me very happy. So I have these to read as well, which I'm really excited for. So thanks so much for watching. I will see you guys in next week's vlog and my next few videos. Alright.